All right, guys. Hey, welcome back to the Gun Circus, and I promised you a few minutes ago that we would come back and I'd show you how to get an emphasis on your rear delts. Shoulders are extremely important, regardless of what kind of athlete you are. It gives you that great squared off look, nice blocky round shoulders. But the thing that I've noticed is that everybody neglects their rear delts. Unless they're a professional bodybuilder or somebody inspiring like myself to be, they just completely forget about it. So if you want to add some width to your shoulders, this is how you do it. And I'm going to show you now doing 3 exercises. We're going to circuit through those. It's called a giant set in this case. We're going to hit rear delt flies with dumbbells. Then we're going to do standing dumbbell rows like this with our dumbbells. And then I'm going all the way across the gym to get on the pec deck and we'll do rear delt flies there. Hitting those 3 in unison just completely exhausts the muscle. So here's the first one.
Are you doing cardio today?
No.
Okay.
Just like this.
Gotta push it to the limit.
Don't forget, if you've got any questions, just type them in there through Periscope, and Mason will tell me what the question is, and we'll get you an answer. All right, now standing rows.
Hold up now. It says, how do you breathe?
On an exercise like that, I tend to hold my breath for 2 strokes. Probably just witnessed that. Boom, 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 like that. On bigger muscle groups, power movements, I'll always inhale as I'm coming down into the power position, using shoulders as an example. Come down. When I hit the power position here and I start exploding back out, that's when I exhale. Breathing is very important for 2 reasons. One, it regulates you, keeps you from taking in too much or too little oxygen where you can start getting dizzy and feel like you're going to pass out. And secondly, it stabilizes your torso, helps you to be able to control the weight better. All right, now we're going all the way across the gym. We're going to delt flies.
What about pulling movements?
What about what?
Pulling movements.
Pulling movements, same thing. Pulling movement, talk about back as an example from here. When I come in, right there, exhaling out. On this exercise, don't let it come all the way down to rested position. Keep that muscle engaged the entire time, so stop about right here. All the way back, nice and smooth contractions. On your last repetition, lock it and hold it for a count of 5 to 10.
Do you ever implement holds?
Just did right then.
Yeah, right as I was reading the question.
Yeah, we'll do
or ISO.
I don't know what ISO is.
Probably isometric.
Oh, isometrics? Is that what they're at? Well, they'll ask the question again. I don't know what ISO is, so you'll have to tell me. Here, let me take this while I'm film Cleve for a second. Yeah, I don't know what ISO is, so shoot it back to me and we'll get you an answer.
Okay, I'm going to the team center.
Yes, we use isometrics regularly, and I'll address that in 1 second. I want to show you another little trick we use. When Cleve's training, I'll put my hand on the muscle that we're trying to emphasize to make him think about that muscle more. And when he does, or when I do, he'll focus a lot harder on that muscle group. Going back to the isometrics question, we use those regularly, particularly on chest. We'll use that as a polishing or a finishing exercise. So we do, say, a circuit of 4 exercises. Then I'll have us all finish off with an isometric push. And sometimes we'll even do it using each other. So I'll demonstrate that for you just real quick so you can see. As soon as Cleve finishes this, I'll get Sean to hold this and show you. Hey, stay right here real quick. I'm going to show him this isometric push. All right, here's what we'll do. We've just finished our chest routine and we're trying to completely exhaust it. So what I'll do is I'll put my hands on Cleve like this and I'll just push as hard as I possibly can and hold it for 15 to 20 seconds. The great thing about that is that Cleve can tell if I'm not giving it my all. He'll say, dude, come on, kick it in. And then when I start slacking off, my muscles get tired, he'll go, no, come on, come on. Keep pushing me through, that way I stay engaged. So there's a great example of an isometric. All right, guys. Hunters, I like the name. Hey, if do I use slow eccentrics? Yes. I don't know what type 2AB is, so you'll have to give me a better understanding of that. But we do drop sets. We'll also do holds, and we'll do holds on back a lot. So if we're doing chin-ups as an example, we'll lock our backs in and hold that as long as we possibly can on our last rep, and then we'll even do a couple of sets. Okay, fast twitch muscle fibers. Sorry, I don't know all the lingo apparently. And remind me of the question again. Oh, do I use slow movements through fast twitch muscle fibers? I wouldn't even know how to do that, so no, I guess not. Okay, guys. Any more questions? Shoot them out. If not, then follow me on Facebook, James Yates, Y-A-T-E-S. Twitter, Jam Yat, J-A-M-Y-A-T. You're welcome. Let's see, Periscope. Sorry, a phone rang. I've never had that happen before during a Periscope feed. Facebook, James Yates, Y-A-T-E-S. Own a real estate company in Murfreesboro. That'll help you to make the connection. So any additional questions, hit me up on any one of those other locations or catch me on a live feed. And remember, guys, I'm going to be competing at Flex Lewis tomorrow. I'm taking you backstage. You're going to have a great opportunity to see what goes on backstage at a competition. And then later today, Flex Lewis, the guy that the show is named after, there is my shirt from 2012. He and the owner of Olympus Gym, Sean Barber, are going to be guests on my show for an interview. That should be a spectacular opportunity. I'm super excited about that. And I get to eat carbs today. So we'll talk again shortly. Gun Circus out.